Hey everybody, welcome to Friday. Today I thought I'd have just a little bit of fun and talk about some of our frequently asked questions and some of the funny stories that we have here. My customers are great. I love all you guys, but occasionally you give me a little bit of a chuckle. So I'm just going to share anonymously, of course. So I'll start with the frequently asked question. One of the top ones that I get is, how do you clean the water, or do you dump the water in between every customer? So no, we don't dump the water in between every customer. Here is, of course, the lovely tank. There's 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts in there, which is about $1,000 worth of salt. So if you've ever seen the bags of salt at our front door, there's 20 of those bags, or if you've ever purchased Epsom salts anywhere else, it's about $1,000. So the salt environment itself is pretty hostile to germs and any of that kind of stuff. So not a lot of germs will grow in there to begin with. However, we do have a pretty extensive sanitization process here as well, which I might just have to adjust this. I can show you. How do I turn this around? I want to show you the spa pack here so you can get a bit of an explanation as to what's going on. So if you're floating, you probably hear the pumps going after you're done. So this is kind of a crappy shot, sorry about that, but filter, everything goes through a filter which helps to collect kind of the body oils and things. Here we have a hair basket which collects a lot of the hair, which, oh goodness, until you own a float center you don't realize what a problem hair is. Anyway, so that collects the hair. Here we have, if I can do this right, a UV light. So all the water goes under a UV light, which of course is really important. And this is where the ozone is pumped in to the water as it is going as well. So, and then of course we add a little bit of peroxide in between every cycle as well. So it's the ozone, the peroxide, and the UV light that work really closely together for our sanitization system. So if you have any other questions on that, you can always let me know. Or if you're ever curious, help yourself, take a look inside the spa pack yourself, and I'd be happy to explain that too. Another frequently asked question that I get is, what happens if I fall asleep? So my kind of off-the-cuff response to that is, well, you probably need the rest, and it's a good thing. But yeah, people fall asleep in the tanks all the time, and yeah, for the most part, you have a really great sleep. So worst case scenario is maybe twitch and wake yourself up a little bit, maybe get a little bit of salt on your face, which is not always very fun. Or you wake yourself up snoring, which of course I don't snore, of course I don't. But yeah, that can be kind of an interesting experience too. But yeah, not an issue if you're gonna fall asleep, people do it all the time. So that's a great segue into some of my funny stories. I'm only just gonna share a couple. One of my funny stories is, and this has happened to me twice, where I've had difficulty waking, they happen to be guys, up after their float, and apparently they really needed the rest because on two separate occasions, two different guys, they were snoring so loud that we could hear them in the hallway through our, whatever the walls are, 6 inches, 8 inches thick, soundproof rooms, through the tank, through the walls, could hear them snoring clear as day. Thank goodness in both cases they had guests with them in the lobby, so we had to send somebody in to knock on the tank. But this is after lights are flashing and music is blaring and yeah, snoring away, having a great old little float. So that was kind of entertaining. One of my other favorite funny stories is from a gentleman who has never had success floating, like in the lake or in the pool or any of that kind of stuff. So after his float, and he was skeptical when I told him that, oh yeah, you're gonna float. After his float, he told me that he giggled for the first 20 or 30 minutes of his float because the sensation of floating was just pretty cool and pretty fun. So that's a kind of a fun story. And then of course I love my walk of shame stories, which I've done as well. It's only happened a couple of times where people get home and they've left their shoes here, and at the end of the day we're calling people and say, hey, your shoes are better than the ones you took home, so you might want to come and exchange them. But on a pretty regular basis, especially here in the summer, we're constantly catching people at the door. Yeah, don't forget your shoes. I always take that as a compliment that people have had a good float. Between that and people can't figure out the water cooler, I always figured that that's a compliment that they've had a really good float. So anyway, just a tiny bit of float humor for you. If you have any of your other funny float stories that maybe we didn't catch and we can't bust you on, I'd love to hear them, so you can comment below. That'd be awesome. Yeah, one final thing. Starting tomorrow, we're going to run a little bit of an end of summer promotion. So we still have our 4 floats for 3 promotion on, which is a really fantastic deal. It's shareable, doesn't expire. That works out to $39.11 a float, including tax. So that's a pretty that's a great price. And as we get to the end of August, I'll go through my system, and everybody who floats 4 times or has floated 4 times between July 1st and August 31st, I'm going to award all of those lucky people a free float that they can use into the fall. So that, don't forget about that. And starting tomorrow, I am running a promotion, $45 plus tax for single floats. So that's a pretty great deal and a great way as we're transitioning here, you know, the last bit of summer, great way to beat the heat, beat the smoke, and yeah, transition into the fall. So yeah, some funny stories, bit of Friday, bit of fun. I'd love to hear it if you have any other funny float stories. Bye.